What is going on, guys? It is your OwnKnightMare here, and today we're going to be doing something a little bit differently for you guys. As you guys know, Ranked Play Season 1 is right around the corner. I believe it starts January 1st. So, I don't know how many of you guys are going to be competing in that. I'm definitely going to be competing in that, whether I'm doing it for getting top tier and getting that royal armor, which is really, really badass, or whatever you're doing. I know I'm just going to be doing it just because it's Ranked Play and it's fun. But, for those of you who are going to be competing in that, I've got a little bit of a tip video for you guys today. So, I know some of you guys play this game and you have a problem aiming and just staying on target and doing all kinds of stuff like that. So in this video, I kind of want to show you guys some tips that I usually do to help me improve my accuracy and get warmed up for the game. Because if you guys aren't warming up, you're automatically at a disadvantage. And I'm going to tell you that now. I'm pretty sure I went over this back in my Ghost videos, that you should always warm up before you actually go into a public game. I'm pretty sure I've discussed going into private matches, warming up, making sure your shot's on point and all that. So we don't need to really talk about that, and that should be common knowledge. I would think that's common knowledge, but for those of you who don't do that or don't know about that, before you go into Xbox Live, before you go into a live match with real people, you should be warmed up. You should be ready to go and know that you're going into that lobby knowing you're going to not miss a single shot. Now, I know sometimes I don't feel like warming up, and it's gonna happen, but it's just like any sport you play or anything like that. You need to be warmed up and at your best before you go in and actually go to the real thing. So this video, I'm actually gonna show you guys some stuff I do to warm up. So what we're gonna do is, like I said, we're gonna go to a private match, but we're actually gonna go to our settings. Now you can go to whatever map you want. It does not matter. I like going with Green Brand because it gives you that close range and that long range to really get you warmed up. So now what you're going to do is you're going to set it to free-for-all. Alright, now you're going to go to your options, and you're going to go to your time, you're going to set it to unlimited, and your score, you're going to set to unlimited. The next thing you're going to do is you're going to, you can set the minimap radar to be always on if you'd like. It really doesn't matter, because I'll show you why it doesn't matter in a minute. But what you're going to do is you're going to come down to health and damage. You're going to change the health to 200, and you're going to change your health regeneration to fast. And I'm going to explain all this in 1 second, guys. None of this really matters. Everything else is fine. You're going to set your bots to the maximum, which is 11. You want to set to the maximum amount you can possibly have. And now for the bot difficulty, it doesn't matter if you recruit or regular. These two will be fine. You really don't want to do hardened because it's not really the point of all this. So I'm going to go ahead and leave it at regular. You can leave it as recruit if you want, because the point of this is not to do... What's the best way to word this? It doesn't matter if you die a lot. You're going to die. It's going to happen. It's not going to matter. The reason why you're doing this is to get your aim down and on point. So what you're doing is, you can set them at a low difficulty, it's not going to matter. All you're doing is making sure your shot's on point. So we're going to go ahead and we're going to set it up like this, and we're going to get into this game. Alright, so here we go, we're in the game, and we're going to go ahead and pick our class. I'm just going to go ahead and go with my ASM1. Now, like I said, I have it set on, I think it's on regular. I don't know. Like I said, the whole reason you're doing this is just to warm up, make sure your shot's on point. I'll come in here, usually if I know I have a big game going on or anything like that, I'll come in here and I'll do like 100-something kills. And I'll just sit here and do 100-something kills. Now, forgive me for my aim. I can tell you right now, my aim is going to be a little bit all over the place, because I'm working on, I'm slowly working on upping my sensitivity. I currently play on like a 3, and I'm slowly working my way up to start using some higher difficulties, higher sensitivities, because when you get into some of the more skilled players, they're going to be moving around the map like I am right now, and you want your sensitivity to be a lot higher. You want it to be as high as humanly possible without missing your shots. So I'm currently working on 4 right now. And there, I'm gonna die. So I'm currently on 4, and if you're looking at the mini map at all in this game, you'll see why I don't put radar on, because there is just so much stuff constantly going on that it really doesn't matter. Oh, nope. There we go. God damn it. Oh well, fuck it. It really doesn't matter if I'm just getting so sidetracked trying to pay attention to this. It really doesn't matter if you have your radar on or off, because there's just so much stuff going on in this game. It doesn't matter. And as you can see, if you're noticing, it takes a while to kill people, and that's the whole point. You have their health so high up, so it means you have to be more accurate to get the kills, and that's the whole point here. There is a little bit of a side effect to that. Especially when you first start doing that, you're gonna go in and you're gonna think, alright, I hit him 3 times, and you're gonna move on. At least if you're like me. When I first started doing this, I would just go 1, 2, 3, and I'd be on to the next guy. And needless to say, I have like a whole nother half a mag I gotta put into the guy to actually get the kill. But that's the whole point, because these guys are gonna be moving around, even if it's slightly, and you're gonna need to sit there and shoot 6, 7. Actually, I don't even know how many bullets it takes to kill somebody when their health is this high. But you're gonna need to put in a whole bunch of bullets into these guys to actually get any kills. And like I said, it doesn't matter how many times you die. You're not here to go on ridiculous kill streaks. You're literally just here to just warm up and make sure you're shooting on target. Because if a guy's moving around and you're able to put literally half your mag into him without missing, when you go into a real game and you only need 3 bullets to actually kill somebody, you're gonna notice a pretty big difference right off the bat. Like I said, I usually sit in here and I'll sit here for as long as I need to, really, to make sure my shot's on point. If I need to sit here for 200, 300, 400 kills, God forbid, I'll sit here for 200, 300, 400 kills. But I'm usually ever here for maybe 100 kills or so, just warming up. And make sure you're moving around. Like, don't just like especially if they're on weak difficulties. Like, so if these guys are on recruit, don't sit there and just stand there like that. Don't do that. That does nothing for you. As I waste my bullets, get in there, move around. Here, I'm just gonna grab this gun and this gun. Make sure you're moving around. Make sure you're doing like as much. Honestly, just do some crazy stuff. Just go absolutely crazy, because the more you're comfortable with moving around like an absolute lunatic, the better off you're actually gonna be in this game. Because if you're able to control yourself when you're bouncing around this map like an absolute lunatic, you're gonna do better, because the more you're bouncing around, the harder it is for them to hit you. And that seems like common knowledge, but it's true. Like, if I can control myself and just bounce around the map like an absolute freaking lunatic, they're not gonna hit me. I don't care who you are. I honestly don't care if you're freaking nade shot, Scumpy. If I'm able to shoot you on point while I'm running around like an absolute lunatic and not miss a single shot, you're gonna win those gunfights, and I'm telling you that right now. Like I said, if you're able to just act like an absolute lunatic and never stop moving, and constantly have control over where your bullets are going, you're gonna win every fight, and I can guarantee you that. But I'm definitely not gonna sit here for 100 kills, because that would just take way too long, and this video would go on forever. But I want you guys to understand. Oh, I thought it just fell off the map. But I want you guys to understand that you need to do this, especially if you're planning on doing anything competitive, or you're going to do the ranked player. Honestly, anything. If you're going to do anything like that, you need to be warmed up. You need to be ready to go. And I think I'm going to die. Yep. But I do this, like I said, I do this to warm up and get my shot. And I especially do this now that I'm trying to get comfortable with different sensitivities. Like, like I said, I'm currently working on a 4, and I don't know what I'm actually gonna ever end up. Like, I want to try and get my sensitivity as high as humanly possible while still being accurate, because that's the main goal. That's honestly the main goal in this game, in any Call of Duty. You want your sensitivity to be as high as you can possibly have it, without having no control. Like, if I switch to a 20 right now, my shot would be all over the place. I could probably still kill people, but it would probably just take me 20 minutes to start getting my shot on point. But like I said, I don't know what my end goal is going to be with my sensitivity in this game. But as long as I'm able to raise it and do good, I'll be happy. I think the minimum I honestly want to get my sensitivity to is a 5. If I can get my sensitivity to be at a 5, I think I'd be really happy with myself. I think that would be like just the main goal. But yeah, so we'll do this for a little while longer. I just want this point to really sink in for you guys. Another thing I do, not to go give all my secrets away, Look at me sounding like a cocky asshole. But another thing I do actually do, and this one actually kind of throws people for a loop. Like I know. Not really to drop any names, but everyone here for the most part knows Venom. And one of the things I do that Venom always wonders how I do that, and someone's inviting me to a game. One of the things I do that Venom can never understand how I do it is I play with no sound. Now, what I mean by that is right next to me is right next to me while I'm playing this is my laptop. So I have my laptop right next to me doing whatever it is I need to do. And what I'll do sometimes to start off is, well, it kind of contradicts everything I said to you guys in the beginning of this video, but I'll hop into a game of TDM. And I guess you could do that on a private match like this, which would probably be the smarter option. But I'll hop into a game of TDM with my headphones from my laptop plugged in, and I'll have like a YouTube video on, and I'll just be listening to like some video, maybe something from Rooster Teeth, maybe them doing a let's play of something, or maybe I'll have just music plugged in, but I won't be hearing anything from the game. And essentially I'm playing death, so I'm just relying on my reaction time and my just my vision itself. And that's not a bad thing, honestly. It's not the worst thing you can actually practice. It's helped me in a few situations because you're not always you can't sound whoring in this game isn't the greatest. In Search and Destroy, it's viable, like you can get away with it, but it's not like Ghost, where you can just sound whore and just win everything. Wow, why don't I use these guns more? I'm actually doing really well with them. Like really, why have I never really used these guns? Granted, I don't know what's set up on them right now. These guns are actually pretty solid, I'm not gonna lie to you guys. But yeah, I'll just have all I'll do is I'll put these on my my skull candies, and I'll just listen to music or a video, like I said, and I'll just play an actual game of TDM. And you know, I die. It's not the worst thing in the world. Like in this game, I don't really care about my KD. I never really care about my KD. Like to me, KD doesn't mean anything. I could have a .0000001 KD, like the absolute worst KD you could possibly imagine in this game. But that KD doesn't represent my ability, because I'm sure everyone's been in those lobbies. Someone's talking trash and it's like, well, your KD is this, you suck, blah 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 blah. KD means nothing. KD means absolutely nothing, guys. Like I said, I could have the worst possible KD in the world, but I can beat some guy no matter what his KD is. KD doesn't mean you're invulnerable to bullets, and if I'm going to kill you, it doesn't matter what your KD is. I'm gonna kill you. It's just how it's gonna be. But I have gotten completely sidetracked in this video. Like, I have gotten completely derailed by that topic. But I'm pretty sure what we were talking about is me playing death. And like I said, I plug the headphones in, I listen to music, I listen to whatever I'm going to listen to, and I just play. And I'll play a couple games of TDM like that. And sure, sometimes I'll go negative, but you know what? It's not that big a deal. But it's kind of how I warm. It's kind of how I warm up for the most part. I play death, I work on my reactions, and that's all I rely on. Because in TDM, the people you're gonna be versing aren't the greatest, but sometimes I'll hop in TDM, and there are some really good players there, especially now. Like right now, like when this video is going up and any day after that, if you're on TDM, you'll notice that there are some really good players on TDM right now, and there's a reason for that. And the reason for that being is it's after Christmas, so people like me who play Call of Duty for a long period of time know that after Christmas is the best time to play games like TDM, because all the people who just get the game, the Christmas noobs, are online and they're all on TDM. So anyone who wants to pat their scores can go on TDM and just it's sickening some of the scores you can actually get in TDM when it's just all the new players. It's ridiculous. But we've been going for like 15 something minutes now. I don't want this video to go too long, so I think we're actually going to cut it here, guys. We got, how did we actually do? 62 and 20. That's actually not too shabby. Like I said, guys, I'm usually in here. I'm usually in this game. We're gonna close it there. I'm usually in this for about 100 kills or so, whatever I need to get myself warmed up. If you guys are trying to do work on your sensitivity like I am, go ahead and give this a shot. Give anything I've said in this video a shot, and I'm telling you guys, it'll really help you out, guys. But like I said, we're gonna close it out here. I hope you guys enjoyed this. If it helps you out at all, please leave that like. If you guys haven't subscribed, please go ahead and do so. And as always, guys, I'll see you in the next round. Peace.